have a conversation. I'm Nia. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm tired of doing an intro. Really, it's like annoying. But this is I Hope a Black Girl Hears This, episode 9. And don't be afraid to tell a man he has nothing to offer to you if you see that and you know it at heart. I've recently been telling men, males, that, sector of human species, that you have nothing to offer me. Mainly towards finances, but even at that, in emotional support, in well-being, in health support, like there are black men that I've encountered, not dated, because I don't let it get that far. But y'all know, I'm in the black community, I'm dating black men, and yes, there are socioeconomic issues. I always give people grace, and I do understand. But when you are not even trying to get out of your situation, if it's bad, when you're not even trying to have, let me say, create generational wealth for your family or your future family, it's a no for me. And I've noticed, like, it's so interesting how defensive men get when I tell a man, hey, financially, you can't support me. Financially, you cannot build with me. And I don't think it's safe for us to continue. I hope you have a good day. I tell them, you're an attractive man. You will find somebody out there that will match you perfectly. And I always get the most defensive reaction in the world. They try to talk about my income. They try to talk about my living situation, all this stuff, all these things that I have and I'm very good at. But it's just interesting because I, as a woman, decide that I know where my partner needs to be at to be with me. And I feel like a lot of men have intentions on just having sex with me or having sex with a woman or, whatever it is. It could be anyone. I'm not even going to say just me. They have intentions to just have intercourse, and you shut them down on that lollygagging stupid ass dream that they thought you was going to believe. Yeah, nigga, you thought you was going to come into my life and change something. Yeah, you ain't. You ain't. You going to make me lose it all. So hell no, stay the fuck over there. That's how I maneuver, all right? So, yes, it's gonna suck. Men are gonna say some crappy things to you once you tell them about their finances. And for me, in the black community, I have a big issue with individuals who don't think that they need to get a job. Recently, I was talking to a family member, and they said that they don't have a job, they have a business. Meanwhile, they have absolutely no money, and they out here putting water in their damn dish soap. Water in their dish soap, and ain't got no bleach in the house. But talking about they got a business. I'm so tired of the black entrepreneurship. It's BS. It makes black people hate each other. It makes black people do terrible things to themselves. It makes black people not realize that they're motherfucking black anymore and do stupid things. It really is such a right-winged movement, the black entrepreneur. There is no way for you to be a entrepreneur business person and not scam somebody. And let me take it out and not say no way. There is a way, but most people don't choose it. That way of not scamming someone is called breaking the fuck even. A lot of individuals do not want to break even. I want to have a swimwear line. I will have it, and I will have to break even to keep what I want to keep about myself and my own brand. Don't overmarket it. Don't overdo it. Don't oversaturate it. Don't overcreate it. Things will take time, but what I don't like is in the black community, when it comes to black men, they decide that they're just not going to work, and they're gonna either, paint bathtubs for a living, do all these stupid side gigs, push a cart in New York City, but yet they don't even want to try to get some education and get a career going so that they can support their own dreams. Get a career going. I'm not telling you to become a doctor. I don't think everyone should do the same things just to be able to survive. I think that we're in an economy right now where it's like that. You have to become a doctor or a pilot or something just to survive. Like, it's not the same as when our parents, like, I'm 28 years old. It's not the same when they were growing up and they can get an apartment for like $800. It's not the same anymore. A lot of people are actually in forced crappy relationships, right? So that they can pay for an apartment. A lot of people are having children so that they can have an apartment. you know? I'm just not like that. And I've taken such pride in myself, and I'm proud of myself for getting to the nitty-gritty with men that are not meant for me very early. I simply tell somebody, hey, your finances don't match mine. And if they did match mine, maybe we could see what could work. But at the same time, you have misogyny and patriarchal ideals on your side. And if you can't do nothing with that, man, shit, you can't do nothing in my future household. I'm not for patriarchy and I'm not for misogyny, but when it comes to a man that can't even take advantage of that, bring that to your advantage. Do what you got to do, and then come home and benefit for your child and for your wife, husband, whatever you like, right? If you can't even take advantage of that, like, come on. It's laziness. I feel like the generation from, I would say, let me say my generation, but let's say like 25 to 35. No, let's say 25 to maybe 32. Lazy mother effers. Lazy. Like, the best thing a woman has to offer you is life. We can make life. We can bring things to life. Yes, we can. I'm tired of men wanting to sit up here and talk about, what does a woman offer? What do you offer? It's what you don't offer. Okay? So please miss me with that. It's what you cannot offer. Women are extraordinary human beings, and I feel that in dating, a lot of men who do not have financial assistance for themselves can't understand that women are amazing human beings. I feel like you can be financially secure and understand it, right? But there are some people who are just plain old greedy that don't get it. They don't get it. They like to be greedy. And I think that's where the problem arises when it comes to dating and black dating. I'm just not okay with it. I'm not okay with someone who's a greedy mother effer. Like, for real. It's not cute to me. I don't care about the cars. I don't care about the bags. I said one thing before in my other video, and I said something that's also been a big thing for me to ask besides finances on a date. Do you want to be a father? Is the number one question you have to say at dinner. And if he answers, yeah, I want children, ask for the motherfucking check, please. Because he didn't answer the question. It's yes or no, one. But then two, he should be saying, yes, I want to be a father, or no, I want to be a father. In the black community, right now, black men that are my age are just having children to have children. They don't want to be fathers. They don't. I understand that black men don't have the advantage of being able to live off of government assistance, right? Like, for a woman, a black woman, to even get assistance, the black man has to not be in the household. So I completely understand and I completely empathize. It's hard. Y'all don't even get the opportunity, and some of y'all do. I know some dudes that do, and I'm like, how the heck did you get this? But they've gotten it since they were 18. If they were in foster care or something, and they told them, hey, you can either get housing, like be in the projects, or you can get adopted. Of course, you're gonna choose housing. But then it's crazy because in New York, niggas be ripping and running the streets with like literally Gucci, Louis, Prada on their feet. Meanwhile, they're living in project housing, and that's not okay with me. So when it comes to dating, I've told dudes, like, you know, anybody could put up a front, but I always ask men, like, and told them, like, hey, how's your living situation and how's it going? I don't mind if you live with your parents and you have a plan to leave. Perfectly cool with that. Times is hard. I don't judge anybody, even if I wasn't ever to do it again. Like, still won't judge you on that, but it's more about your mindset. Are you just going to not do anything in life? Like, that's just your plan? Sorry, y'all. I'm driving in a little city right now, and it's a little chaotic. Let me not use my horn. Okay, we made it through. It's like, what are we doing now? Like, what? I don't understand it. It's like women are taking care of men just so that we could say we have a man. And I'm not doing that, and you shouldn't do it either. I will continue to give dating advice, even if I would have never dated again. Like, I swear, I will continue to give dating advice because I love women, and black women need to be protected, and we also need to be put on a higher pedestal than the one that we have or are given most of the time. We really do. We always solving problems and working wonders, let me tell you. And I love that about black women. I love that about myself. But that doesn't mean that we have to sit up here and take care of a man just because he's within our community. Once again, things happen. People lose jobs, this and that. I'm not even talking about those scenarios. I'm talking about when a black man knows, and it could be a New York thing. I'm not sure. They know they financially cannot provide for another person, let alone themselves, and try to pursue a relationship with a woman, and in fact a black woman, is disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. I think a lot of black men African American men, let me say that, can do that with other races because other races can take care of them. Other races will because they're dealing with stuff in their own community, even though their community is probably very, very, very leaning toward a supremacist mindset. They just don't fit in that. And I feel like it is a thing for the black man and the YT woman to be submissive to the white person. And I feel like for the black girl, it's not the same. We just don't play that role. We don't have to. As much as people want to throw rocks and stones, we don't do that. So that's why I don't support black men dating outside their race. But that I'm allowed to have that opinion. Like, I am. And you'll hear people say too to me, you should date a white guy. No, why would I date something I'm not attracted to physically? I'm just not. You can't force me to do that. I'm allowed to hold the people I love accountable. I hold myself accountable. I'm my harshest critic. Trust me. I am my harshest critic. But one thing that has definitely saved me in the dating realm right now is getting to the nitty gritty of someone's finances and putting paper on it. Like, show me. We at dinner, show me. Where's that? Where's the cheddar? We going out, where's the cheddar? Where's your tax refund? Like, people may seem like, oh my God, you're so crazy for asking for all that. Ask for it. Because I've learned my lessons and I want other black girls to learn theirs and also just not go through it. I've always said this too to like men that I feel bad for because my finances are higher than theirs. I tell them, hey, going out, I'm not gonna feel good because I like to go out and get my steaks and get my baked mac and cheeses and all the things and the whipped mashed potatoes. I love it all. Oh my gosh, and the garnishes. I love my fine dining. So for me to ask you, or not even ask, for me to expect you to pay for the bill, I don't feel good. That don't make me feel good. I'm not mean like that. But them as a man, a black man at that, they're gonna feel pressure to pay for it, and my bestie called me. That scared me so much. My bad, y'all. That scared me so bad. My bestie called me. I'm in my car, so I'm almost at my location. So, but things like that. Like, I'm not gonna make someone pay when they cannot pay, and it's apparent that they can't pay. So once again, men, please don't get defensive. Please don't get mad. Please don't get upset when a girl just tells you financially you are not meant for her. Like I said, and then the train gonna go by. Child, living in the city and the boonies at the same time is kind of crazy, but it's a good thing. I want to say it is going to be hard. You're going to have a lot of men throw shade at you and be like, you can't tell me I'm broke. You can't tell me I'm broke. And then you tell them, all right, call my Uber, my luxury, my Uber Black, and send me to this restaurant. And we'll see. Make sure the reservations are ready. And they don't do shit. They don't do nothing. So, like, always be upfront with financials. I will say, yes, I'm a traditionalist. Yes, I am double standard when it comes to a man being a provider. And the reason why I'm this way is because I'm actually a feminist who believes in, sorry, this train. Sorry, a train went by. I'm actually a feminist who believes in men have the upper in a patriarchal society. It's not right, but if you're gonna use it, damn shit, use it for the benefit of us if you truly love women. Anyways, I digressed. I gotta be out. I have to cook. I gotta do things. I just want to say I love y'all. I love black women. I love people. I love where I'm going with my channel. I want to make more content. It sucks that I can't make as much as I want, but I do want to say I appreciate all of y'all. We're allowed to have our opinions. Some of us may not like what I'm saying. Some of y'all may. It doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that if you listen to this and you enjoyed it, please subscribe. Always be respectful in the comments. I am adding moderators almost every day I'm on here. So yeah, get with it, get with the program. I'm Nia. Once again, the things I say are not made to hurt your little feelings. It's more about saying the truth, and the truth can hurt a lot of people. But yeah, have a good night. Love y'all. Please stay warm if you are in the northeastern region because it is cold, but please have a safe, quiet, and peaceful night. Bye y'all.